Hello there to my Impact Coaching community. Coach Selena here for our weekly Wednesday chat. I'm so happy to be taking some time midweek every week to just take a break with you, share some coaching tips, some ideas, and I'm going to be adding interviews soon. So fun. So this week I want to be thinking of this really helpful tool. We're about to be heading into the really busy fall season. School has started. We're going to be ramping up and having busy schedules with extracurricular activities. The fall retail selling season, the holidays, everything is about to get crazy and full. We've enjoyed a wonderful summer of relaxed schedules, longer daylight, but in the fall, things just get smushed together. So I have for you today five questions that you can ask yourself before you start to make commitments, before you add extra things to your plate, extra things to your calendar, extra responsibilities that it's so easy to just say, sure, yes, and then go, what have I done to myself? So hopefully these 5 questions can be a good reminder to you and hopeful at letting you set some general boundaries. So the first question is there margin? Margin, that white space around the edge of a page, it's there for a purpose, right? It's there to help bring clarity to what we're doing, to help give space around and to give us room to breathe. We can have a tendency, especially those of us achievers, doers, active people, we see a blank space on our calendar and we fill it up. We say, oh, there's another thing I can fit in there. Oh, there's another task I can do. Oh, there's another project I can work in. But that margin in your time is really important to your well-being and your life. Margin is good, and you want some of it in your calendar and in your commitments as you come up this fall. It gives time for mistakes to happen, for sicknesses to creep up, for a kid to need something, for an emergency, for a break. If you happen to have a white space on your calendar and it stays there, I give you full permission to take a nap. You probably really need it. Okay, the second question you should consider is, how does this commitment serve my mission, vision, and goals? If you've done any coaching with me, then you know that having that mission and vision and the goals that you're working on are central to giving you intention in your day. And those things need to take up all of your time first because they're the priorities to you. Before you say yes to another commitment, run it through that filter. How is it matching up with your mission, vision, and goals? If it matches up, then it might be something that you want to go ahead and add to your calendar. If it doesn't match up, then you should definitely stop and think before you bring on that extra commitment, because it's just going to distract you from those things that you've already said are really important to you. So, number 1, is there margin? Number 2, how does it line up with your mission, values, and goals? The third question that I'd like you to consider before making a commitment is, what will I have to give up? I know that isn't an easy one to think about, right? We think, oh, I just can add. I can do that, I can do that. But then all of a sudden, our plate is overflowing, our arms are stuffed full, and something is being dropped. Something is going to be dropped. So before you add something else to your plate, to your hands, to your obligations, is there something else that you want to set down on purpose so it doesn't break? so that you can feel comfortable taking on a new commitment. So look at not only what are you going to bring on, but what are you going to give up? Okay? So the fourth question that I would like you to consider before you add something to your plate is, what will I gain? So many of you are so servant-minded and you want to help others, and that is a wonderful thing, and you should definitely be doing that. But also consider about how it is serving you and your mission, vision, and goals, and what you're doing in the world. What are you going to gain by making this commitment and adding that to your calendar and your list of responsibilities? So what will you gain? What rewards come with the activity? What external and internal rewards come with it, right? Even when you're giving acts of service, you are gaining internal rewards and favor and all of that. So what are you gaining with that? And then finally, as you're adding commitments, before adding commitments, the fifth question I want you to consider is, what impact will this commitment have on my family? How is it going to affect our family dynamic? How is it going to affect my energy when I am at home or interacting with my family? Both positive and negative. What is the impact of this commitment going to be on my family? And is it worth it to me to then make that commitment? So I hope this is helpful to you. I do have a graphic for it that I made ages ago. You guys, this is from a blog from 2017. Back in the day when I really first started. This is in my first year of coaching when I put this content out here. So I have this old graphic that I'll drop in the comments that you can use, maybe keep with you on the screen of your phone as you are going about starting this fall and bringing all these new activities into your world. Which ones do you really want to make a commitment to before you go? So I'll review those again one more quick time. Is there margin? How does this serve my mission, vision, and goals? What will I have to give up? What will I gain? And finally, what impact will this have on my family? I wish you all the best. And if you want to keep track of some of your commitments, the time blocking worksheet is a wonderful free resource that I offer that will be really helpful to you in this endeavor. I wish you the best fall, so productive and fulfilling, and harmony with your faith and your family and your career.